Gator. Alright. Alright. Okay, so what number? Alright.
There are indications that the Fort Worth City Council is inclined to grant a telephone rate increase, which will amount to an overall increase of just under 7%. This would be in line with the increase granted the telephone company in Dallas after several months of stormy city council debate. The telephone company in Fort Worth has filed for an increase of 11.8%, saying it needs another $4 million a year because of inflation. Division Manager Bill Serrault of Southwestern Bell Telephone Company in Fort Worth told me earlier today that the abolition of certain toll rates and the installation of new types of metro dialing equipment and an overall increased equipment cost were factors in the decision to ask for the increase. Serrault stated that the last overall hike in Fort Worth phone rates was in 1953. I do not mean in any way to imply that the City Council has prejudged the issue before next Monday's council hearing. In all fairness, I must say that my sources lead me to believe that sentiment toward the compromise figure of just under 7% appears to be gaining council momentum.
Controversy has surrounded this $21.5 million career development center from the very beginning. In fact, there was quite a hassle over whether it should even be built or not. Next, it was where should it be located, how much should be spent on it, what kind of curriculum should there be. Now that it's nearly complete and expected to be put into operation sometime next year, the problem was, how should it be operated? The school board said, we want business to get involved. In fact, we want the Chamber of Commerce to manage it. Today, the Chamber of Commerce said, no, we will not manage it, but we can serve the school board's purpose by being advisors. I asked Chairman Warren Woodward what things the Chamber of Commerce can do.
Well, first of all, job placement after they graduate. They want us to assist in this problem of proper job placement. That's one thing. There's a wealth of input data that needs to be gathered and submitted. For example, we don't want to be turning out lumberjacks when what we really need is electronic technicians. And this takes a lot of research. We have a fine research department, and we'll do this. We'll do the input data. They want us to serve on advisory committees with other citizens of the community to make sure that all elements of the community are represented. They wanted us to make sure that the curricula best fit the needs of the business community and the laboring force. And all of these things we felt we could do better in our role of advisors. And that's the basis of the decision.
School Board President Dr. Marvin Berkeley said he's disappointed in the Chamber of Commerce decision, but that the school board will continue to look for some outside management firm for the Career Development Center. And it's expected that commercial operation of a public school within itself may provide more controversy in the future. This is Roger McDonald, Channel 8 News on the Move.
We have at this time considered all plans that are presently being worked on. However, we have found nothing yet that is feasible from an economic standpoint other than sanitary landfills. We have talked with people who are well versed in this profession, and we know that pyrolysis and other methods are some years off from an economic standpoint.
Our primary problem was to educate and inform the American people, and then, based on that foundation of awareness, ask the American people to act to gain the release of these men. That's a big challenge, to try to communicate with the whole country. That was our challenge. Murphy and his team came up with the idea of the Christmas trip. Prior to that time, we'd gone to one of the largest advertising agencies in the world. They said it would take 3 years to focus the attention of the American people on just these handful of men. It was done last Christmas, not only the attention of the nation, but the attention of the world. Since last Christmas, we've been asking the American people to act. And again and again and again, they've responded. The North Vietnamese are under very, very strong pressure on the prisoner issue now. It is an issue now. Pick up any magazine, pick up any newspaper. You'll find articles expressing deep concern about these men that a year ago nobody had thought about. So I would say that Murphy and his team have done a great, great job in the past year. Until we get the men, though, it's all work and effort.